also means that liberals are trying to ruin things for the rest of us and scare the children by putting a morbidly obese woman on the cover of the famous Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition this year.
This dude is the literal embodiment of bigotry. I've had this motherfucker on my show before, and the last time I confronted him, he those racist rednecks that stormed the Capitol because they got their widow feelings hurt that their fascist dictator lost. But this isn't about Mussolini 2.0. This is about Republicans like Marky Mark not understanding women. And I gotta say, this whole bashing women shit conservatives do is only because they don't understand women. They have no idea what to even do when a beautiful woman like this one comes across their vision. And frankly, I don't even think they know what is. To them, it's like Loot Crate. A little box of mysteries, man. No sponsor. But that is why they're so pissed off about it. They are furious that they can't figure out how to control women so they can degrade them in whatever way they can. It's the ultimate conservative goal. Control. But let's see what Lipless Wonder has to say.
Well, it's Memorial Day weekend, the unofficial kickoff to summer. Hopefully you'll have a 3-day weekend, or at least can get outside and enjoy some of what's left of America. But that also means that liberals are trying to ruin things for the rest of us.
As long as I've lived in America, I have heard conservatives say this statement. Liberals ruining everything for us. I feel like it's their go-to statement. They have that in their back pocket, ready to go at all times. And that's because hardcore conservatives like this one hate themselves. They hate themselves. So they have to hate on everyone else.
And scare the children by putting a morbidly obese woman on the cover of the famous Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition this year.
Did you actually say that? Are you kidding me? Hey, Marky Mark, I don't know if you'll ever see this video, but I gotta ask you a serious question. Was Mama not there? Did Mama not love you enough? Cause my mama was there and she's one of my best friends, and trust and believe this, if I said the same that you just said, she would smack the out of me. Cause my mom didn't raise a bigot. Demeaning and degrading women is literally the conservative motto. It's their go-to motto. It literally is. It's the go-to motto for right-wing. How is this woman morbidly obese? Please tell me. Beauty is written in many different ways, shapes, or tones. If you actually understood morality and dignity, you wouldn't be saying these disgusting things, Marky Mark. Instead, you'd be embracing natural beauty, feminism, and visual art.
And just like the Marxists demand that you refer to them by certain pronouns or made-up supposed genders.
Dude, I am 24 seconds in. 24 seconds into his video, and he already insulted 5 people. Look, I'm not gonna let you slide by this gender you just said. Why do you conservatives get so offended when a person asks you respectfully to call them by their preferred pronouns? Does it bother you conservatives that much when a person finds their true self? I'm gonna say yes to that, actually, as I feel that these macho manly conservatives suppress emotions that they don't want their fellow macho manly conservatives to find out about. And that is a straight fact.
They're also demanding that you refer to morbidly obese women who are 100 pounds overweight as beautiful. When they posted the cover online, most people's reaction, normal people's reaction, was, well, shocked, to put it mildly, that a magazine known for its beautiful women would put the equivalent of Rosie O'Donnell on the cover as the new standard of beauty.
Ooh, it's getting dicey in here. Well, Joan of Mark, those women that you refer to as Rosie O'Donnell, yeah, they're beautiful as well. Just because you bigotly believe that this isn't beautiful and only this is exactly why I wouldn't take one piece of advice from you when it comes to women or dating in general. See, Mark here wrote a little book on dating titled The Book on Dating. Strategies every guy should know. He also teaches you how to subtly convey your money to women so they'll know what you have to offer in a relationship. I wish I was kidding. But hearing you say these things about women, why would I take any advice from you regarding women? See, I searched you up on the internet and I couldn't find anything regarding your relationship or your dating life or your marriage. Nothing on the internet about it, which makes me believe that you are single. And of course you are.
Listen, if you want to see Rosie O'Donnell sunbathing, that's your problem. I mean, you're right. And I'm sure there are plenty of fetish websites out there if that's what you're into. But don't subject the rest of us to it by putting it on the newsstand at the grocery store checkout aisle. Guys, get the Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition for the same reason people like to go to a museum. Because they want to see something of exceptional beauty.
I mean, I could ask you the same exact question, Shadice. When I open my YouTube channel homepage, I don't want to see a 44-year-old man that resembles Lotny Fratelli. They got famous in conspiracy theories and hatred, but here we are.
They don't want to see something ordinary, and they certainly don't want to see something that they see every weekend waddling down the grocery store aisle or at Walmart. And this isn't about fat shaming.
Dude, yes the f it is. This is the purest form of fat shaming. Which is why I asked myself, how did this video have ads on it? Why is this video not demonetized or limited? What you're doing is the textbook definition of fat shaming. But hold on. Hold the f on. Hold up. Do you people not even know that you're being bigoted? Is this what this is all about? No.
You usually don't want to be posting nasty comments about the way someone looks on their social media posts or snickering loud enough so that they can hear you if you happen to see them out in public. And yes, I said usually because there is an exception to that, and that exception is when you're criticizing art. And that's exactly what the cover of the Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition is. And in this Orwellian age, I can't even give my honest assessment of this particular piece of art, otherwise YouTube will take the video down for bullying and harassment.
I'm actually in shock that this hasn't been taken down for bullying and harassment. But if Central Mark is already saying these things about women, what would he actually say about them if he could get away with it? How deep does your bigotry go? How deep is your bigotry? How deep is your bigotry? I really need to know, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, and I'm trying to know, how deep does your bigotry go? Okay, that's enough of that.
Things are getting so strange that last year Cosmopolitan magazine put out these two covers with the cover story that this is healthy. No, it's not. This is part of the cultural Marxist plot to destroy the United States and take a contrarian view to everything that's normal and good in order to try to undermine and pervert it.
No, Cupcake. The culture Marxist plot is to give people equal time and attention, to give everyone the opportunity to express normality, and to make everyone understand that this and this are both healthy and beautiful in their own unique ways.
And since we're living in the disinformation age, the thought police continue to claim obvious absurdities are true, like Amy Schumer is funny and beautiful, and that men can get pregnant and have abortions.
What do you say a woman is?
I believe that everyone can identify for themselves.
Okay. Do you believe then that men can become pregnant and have abortions?
Yes.
That was congressional testimony, by the way, so she was literally under oath committing perjury.
See, this is where you f***ed up, Mark Plug, because she's actually telling the truth. As we're living in the age of information, if you would take 2 minutes out of your hate-filled day and research that trans men can absolutely get pregnant unless they've completed the full transition to the correct sex. They absolutely can get pregnant. Oh, and they still have menstrual cycles as well. I know, factual information is hard for conservatives to process.
And now the city of New York allows people to choose an X as their gender on their driver's license. Instead of a male or a female, they can choose an X to signify neither or any of the other supposed 57 different genders that people have invented. And by the way, New York is just the latest state to do this. There's probably at least a half a dozen states, if not more, that did this years ago.
It is astonishing to know how much you care about what people identify as, but couldn't give one about your children, your healthcare, paid maternity leave, universal child care, black lives, indigenous lives, immigrants and immigration. All those things don't matter. Not important to y'all. Imagine if they cared about all those things I just listed as much as they cared about someone's pronouns. We'd have universal tax-paid healthcare tomorrow.
The good news is that after years of cowardice, people are finally starting to push back against this, and Ricky Gervais has a new stand-up special on Netflix where he addresses some of this craziness. And I can't show you the clip, otherwise there'll be a copyright issue with Netflix. But basically, he jokes that he misses the old-fashioned women with wombs, as opposed to the new women, the one with beards and...
Damn, Ricky! Damn it, man! Why? You now have people like this praising you. Man, I really hate when I find bigoted shit about people that I like. And look, I get some things are jokes. I get it. I just don't believe jokes in this manner are considered jokes. This goes much deeper. These jokes can affect someone in a very dark way, and when that happens, this joke isn't a joke anymore. The very first video I made when I turned my channel into a political commentary channel was on Mark Dice. Check out that video right here. Support the channel on Patreon if you can. I will leave that link in the description and in the card up here. Get a bunch of perks, private lives, early access to all of my videos, and much more. I hope to see you there. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. And I will see you guys later.